Where do you currently rank in the scale between amateur and expert? Let's figure that one out today. Do this audit with me. There are 6 different levels. When you first enter an industry, you are a rank amateur. Chances are this is the first job that you ever do, and it's highly likely, in fact highly probable, that you didn't choose to do this for a living. Somebody ushered you into a job, an uncle, an aunt, a cousin, a friend, somebody found you a basic job, or you walked up to a counter in a mall somewhere and said, "Do you need help?" And that was day number 1 for you. You are an amateur. Stage 2 is perhaps no less flattering. You become a working drone. Essentially, you're very reactive at this stage. You're able to complete tasks, but you have to wait for somebody to give you the task and explain how to do it. Then they can go away, you will do your task, and then you kind of come to a halt and just buzz while you wait for the next task to be appointed. Eventually you get to level number 3, and this is starting to become a little bit more formidable. You become a practitioner. This is when you have started taking great pride in your work. You are not as reactive as you used to be. You understand the scenario and why you have to do the things that you need to do. You are perhaps still working for a boss or a supervisor, but you can understand the landscape and you can generally see what needs to be done next. You are starting to actively and consciously build a career and a brand. Keep that up long enough and you enter level 4. You become a specialist. Now, a specialist is a person with high levels of expertise and high levels of insight into what they're doing. At this stage, you may or may not be employed. You might be running your own business because you understand the industry and you're able to make things happen by yourself. You might even have started doing things like writing articles for industry publications because you have enough insight into your industry to spot where the problems are, to see the shortfalls, and to start suggesting ways forward. You are entering into the territory of a thought leader. And that's our next level up, level 5. You have become a thought leader within your sphere. Not only are you a specialist at what you do, but above and beyond that, you are speaking in public, you are a noted expert in what you do, you are publishing, you are seen and heard in the media, and you're becoming a notoriety within your sphere. Keep that up long enough, with sufficient sustained excellence and on a global scale, and you start to become seen as an icon. An icon is a person who becomes associated with an industry. It's the Schwarzeneggers of bodybuilding, the Bransons of business, the Clarksons of cars, the Oprah of talk show television. You become synonymous with the thing that you do. And what happens in that particular case is that the media starts coming to you. You become the name associated with that idea, and it's difficult to speak about your industry without referencing you. Where are you today? Most people are not cleanly in one division or another. The assumption that I make when I speak with audiences is that they're usually somewhere between practitioner, specialist, and authority. They have elements of all of those. Where are you today, and what's your next step?